Good evening, Nigerians, and just to give you an update on former President Muhammadu Buhari's death. We're still here at the London Clinic and Devonshire Place where he passed away yesterday. It is looking very unlikely that his body is going to be released before 6 o'clock. This is just a few minutes to 6, and sources have even just told me that they're still waiting for the coroner's report. So until that is done, his body cannot be released to his family by default for Vice President Kashim Shettima to bring home to Nigeria. So, but people are really frustrated. The son has been here. He left more than 2 hours ago. Other well wishers are still waiting. They are just getting frustrated that it's taking the bureaucratic network, bottleneck is taking too long. That since morning, many have been here before 9 o'clock, and almost more than 8 hours later, they still haven't been able to get the paperwork sorted. Of course, by now, civil servants should have been closing. Many, I can see many in the clinic, going with their bags. So if the same thing applies at the coroner's office, it's very, very unlikely that the paperwork will be sorted today. But as of now, the delegation that went to get the paperwork sorted, they still haven't come back to the London clinic. So there's still some hope that his body can be released, and then they go for prayer. So the prayers themselves are still being put on hold. Just they're supposed to go for prayers at the Central Mosque where the late president used to worship, and that was where his body, the funeral rites part of it were done early this morning, from yesterday to early this morning when they brought him back. So they expect that the vice president will join them at the prayers, but they want the paperwork sorted. The paperwork that will allow the family and the government to take the body up. They are waiting for that paperwork to be sorted before the prayers can be carried out at the Central Mosque. The imam, the clerics, they are waiting just for that paperwork, that necessary paperwork for the hospital to release the body. As I mentioned in earlier post, my sources have said that they still normally carry out after the passing, they still carry out some necessary post-mortem, some samples, just testing organs of the body, samples from the body. So I think those are some of the things which are holding back the paperwork process. So those are the things that is delaying the body being released to the family and for the vice president to accompany him home. So it's looking unlikely. One of the sources said, it's 50-50, but they are still very, very keen that even if that gets done by 6 p.m., they can proceed straight away to the mosque to have the prayers, and then from there, excuse me, get the prayers done at the mosque, and then begin the onward journey back to Nigeria. But as of now, it's looking bleak. The delegation to the coroner's office, they are still not back. So we keep you updated as further development come to light. The son of the late president went with them. He is not back with his people. Embassy officials also who went. None of them is back. The few people around there inside the clinic, some going, some come out, but all the waiting is for that paperwork, paperwork that will allow them, the hospital, the clinic, to release the body. My sources said, that they've made, approaches to the government of this country, but they're saying that the paperwork, the process has to be completed before the clinic can release the body because, since it's going to another country. So that is the family from getting the body as of now. I'll keep you updated as a further development or if there's anything. Thank you.